Welcome back to Gist Nigeria from the BBC and Channels TV. I'm Ajoke Hulotse. Thanks for staying with us. Still to come, the basketball player doing Nigeria proud in Russia and creating a platform for others in Nigeria. But before that, let's talk about wildlife conservation. In Kenya, conservationists say there are less than 5 bearded vultures remaining. There are that out of 11 vulture species found in Africa, 7 are on the verge of extinction. Anne Okumu tells us more.
It is feast time in Elpejeta Conservancy in Laikipia County, central Kenya. The carcass these vultures are consuming might be safe, but the next one might be their last. These birds of prey are facing extinction. They're being poisoned by the locals.
The cliff up there, we used to have breeding colonies of bearded vultures, of Egyptian vultures, and Ruppel's vultures. Currently, there are no breeding vultures that we know of up there.
These vultures are victim of a vicious, never-ending conflict between humans and wildlife. Majority of people who live here are pastoralists, and they're forced to go to greater lengths to keep their livestock safe, including poisoning carcasses, hoping to kill predators like lions. But more often, vultures are caught in the trap. They're dying in droves after eating carcasses laced with deadly pesticides. Conservationists say the effect on the ecosystem could be dire.
We have done some studies actually to show when you lose the vultures, you get a lot more hyenas, dogs. They're not as well adapted to cleaning up the carcasses. So basically, we are at risk of higher transmission of diseases at some of these carcasses when we lose the vultures.
In Romoroti, majority of the community members live along the conservancy. They say they are forced to poison carcasses as one way of protecting their animals. This is one of the bomas around here that have been under attack from lions, cheetahs and leopards in the recent days. Right now, the people living there have gone to look for their camels. Around 2-3 of them that escaped last night out of attacks, scare from lions who have been hunting around here. The Peregrine Fund, a non-profit organization, is trying to teach communities how to protect themselves and their livestock without endangering the vultures. It trains pastoralists on how to dispose of poisoned carcasses by burning. It also teaches them how to build shades as well as erect dim lights to scare away wild animals.
So there's 3 weaknesses in any corral or any livestock enclosure. Usually it's the door, but you can see here's a very sturdy and very strong wooden door. The other thing is this top part. Usually many bomas, especially those just made of vegetation, are just easy to depress and for the predator to climb in. The other weakness of a boma is usually the bottom bit. Hyenas will not climb. They will bury underneath and get into the enclosure.
For Martin and Darcy, the quest to save the declining vulture population in Kenya remains undeterred. Their only hope that the vulture population will not be lost in its entirety.
Man, nature, and their never-ending struggles.